In swing state Nevada, ballots are still being counted as the country awaits who takes it, Trump or Biden. An election official today explained about the number of ballots left to count there as Biden holds a narrow lead. In Las Vegas, Bureau Chief Anna Cui is with us tonight. Anna.
Thank you, Alan. Yes, I've heard many times since Election Day, all eyes on Nevada. Well, according to unofficial results, former Vice President Biden has over 431,000 votes, while President Donald Trump has over 367,000. That's just here in Clark County. And according to Joe Gloria, who is the registrar of voters here in Clark County, no final results will be announced until the last day of ballot tabulation on November 12th, 2020. Now, Gloria said that of the total ballots the county has received, 63,262 have yet to be counted. Among that number, 4,208 were received from the U.S. Postal Service on Election Day and November 4. 34,743 were ballots dropped off by voters on Election Day, and there were 24,311 mail-in ballots that they had to that are pending to be processed. That's when they had to stop because they had to prepare for Election Day. So today, when he was asked, there are over 51,000 ballots that will be counted by election staff, and results will be reported by 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time tomorrow. So just to be clear, Alan, that 51,000 over 51,000 is not included in that initial number that I gave, which is the 63,000. In addition to that, more than 60,000 provisional ballots were cast during early voting and on Election Day, and those are also still waiting to be processed. Gloria also mentions that there's a group of voters that are requiring ID, and they have until tomorrow to supply that, otherwise their votes won't count. And then, not to mention, we have the mail-in ballots that they're waiting for that were postmarked by November 3, Election Day. They have, according to Nevada law, until November 10th for those to be counted. Then, of course, we have the mail-in ballots he mentions that need to be cured. Those are the ballots that, whether voters forgot to sign or whether the signatures don't match. So Gloria said that he is not aware of any improper ballots being counted when asked about the allegations made by the Trump campaign. He said that they are following the law guided by NRS in this process. And Gloria added, and I quote, "Our goal here in Clark County is not to count fast, but we want to make sure we're being accurate." When asked why it's taking so long for them to count all the ballots, Gloria said that, that's because there are stages in the process. Just because they claim that the Agilis machine that they're using can process, up to 70,000, doesn't mean, it's not that easy. It has to go through process. First, all the ballots are scanned by the machine, which stamps them received. Then, if there's any question about the signature, matching, it goes to a bipartisan audit team, which then manually looks them over, process them. And then finally, if, the signatures don't match at all, they are then, taken to the cure process team, right? So it's not that simple. There's processes different stages of the process that they have to follow. But Gloria did say that they anticipate the bulk of the mail ballots received and already entered into the system will be counted by the weekend. In Las Vegas, Anna Cui, Eagle News, we live in interesting times. Alan?
Anna, how are they making sure that no one actually votes more than once?
Yeah, that's the big claim by the Trump campaign, right? We've also heard the President Trump said that people can vote twice if they're using the mail-in ballots. Well, here in Nevada, Joe Gloria explained that the Agilis machine that they're using scans every ballot. And then as it scans, it stamps it receive. And database are updated each time. They're also waiting for the 1,300 laptops that they use on Election Day that data are being downloaded today. He reported that earlier this morning during the press conference. So they're also waiting for that. And what will happen is the automated system will then reject any mail-in ballots for those who showed up also on election day. So that's how they explain that no one can vote more than twice, because the system will recognize that they already have it in their database. Alan?